If you're over 60 and your legs have grown weaker, if you've started taking short, shuffling steps, or your balance lets you down once in a while, and there are moments when you're honestly afraid of falling, then this video was made for you. And here's what most people in your situation don't realize. It's not your knees. It's not your hips. It's not even your age. There is one small movement your feet stopped doing years ago. And once you bring that movement back, your walk comes back with it. Today, I'll show you a simple exercise you can do at a wall that helps wake your feet up again, makes your legs stronger, and brings back a steadier, more confident step. And at the end of the video, I'll explain one very important detail. Without it, even this exercise may not give you the results you're hoping for. So please stay with me to the end. You don't want to miss it. Before we move, I want you to see what we're actually trying to fix. First, look at how many older people walk once their step has become short and shuffling. Notice this. The step is short. The body barely moves forward. The feet just kind of slide from one spot to the next. Now take a look at a healthier, more confident walk. What do you think is the main difference here? That's right. The biggest difference is that when you shuffle, you barely push off with your foot. You don't use that small scooping push from the toes, the push that gives your body forward momentum and makes your step longer, steadier, and more natural. And that is a very important detail, because it's the push-off from the foot that actually moves your body forward. Without it, you're just moving your feet from place to place. You're not really walking. Over the years, for all kinds of reasons, many people stop using that push. The foot becomes lazy, the step gets shorter, and the walk becomes less sure. That's what we're going to fix today. We're going to wake that push-off back up, learn to roll softly through the foot again, and bring back a more natural step. So before we start, we need to figure out the right distance for you. We'll do this exercise at a wall because the wall keeps you safe. In the beginning, I really want you to do this exercise right next to a wall every time. Step up to the wall, get close, almost touching it. Now take one step back. That's your starting distance, about an arm's length away. Place your left foot a little ahead, and with your right foot, give a gentle push toward the wall. Notice this carefully. You don't push off with the whole foot, you push from the toes of your right foot. The back leg bends a little, your body leans forward, and you touch the wall softly with both hands. That's the warm-up movement. Try it with one foot first, then the other. Watch your back foot. That back foot is what starts the whole movement. It's like a small starting push for your whole body. Good. Now that you can feel how the foot should work, let's make it a little harder. Step back to the wall, but this time, instead of one step back, take about 1.5 steps. One normal step back, then one more small step. Now you're a little farther from the wall, and you can't easily reach it anymore. And that's exactly what we want, because that's how we get a longer step. Place your left foot forward and bend it a little. At the same time, push off with your right foot, just like we practiced. But notice this, instead of slapping the wall with the whole palm, you'll touch the wall with only your fingertips. The front foot lands gently on the heel first, then rolls forward to the toes. Heel to toes. That's the roll. The back foot pushes the body forward. Your body travels forward, and the front foot meets the floor with the heel and rolls onto the ball of the foot. A quick warning here. If you have any pain or trouble in your heels, this exercise may not be right for you. We have a separate video on the channel for people with heel problems. I'll leave the link in the description so you can go and check it out. For everyone else, let's keep going. The back foot pushes through the toes. The front foot lands on the heel and rolls onto the toes. You touch the wall lightly with your fingertips, and at the very end of the movement, you can even lift the back foot off the floor. The whole thing should be one smooth motion, no jerking, no rushing. Now we return. Everything happens in reverse. Your weight slowly shifts back. The front foot rolls back onto the heel. The back foot lands on its toes first, then softly rolls down to the heel. You're moving forward and back like a child's rocking horse. Do you remember those wooden rocking horses kids used to ride? That's the rhythm we want. Soft, smooth, rolling through the foot. No quick or sharp moves. Now let me show you the two mistakes I see most often with this exercise. The first mistake, people push off using the whole foot at once. That's not what we want. The goal is the roll, heel to toes, then a soft push from the toes. You want to feel that push. Don't rush. Speed is not the point. The feeling is the point. You need to feel how your foot starts the whole movement forward. That's one of the keys to bringing back a steadier walk, better balance, and a more confident step. One more thing. You may start to feel some tightness on the sides of your hips, right around your hip bones. Those are your side hip muscles, the ones that help keep you balanced when you walk. And that's completely normal. In fact, that's exactly what we want. We're waking up muscles that hardly get used in daily life, especially if you've been walking with short, shuffling steps for a long time. In this exercise, you're working your calves, the muscles of your foot, the small muscles inside the foot that control the roll, your thighs, and your glutes, the muscles in your seat. You'll really feel your thighs and glutes when you push off and again when you come back. It looks like a simple movement, but it's actually putting a whole chain of muscles to work, almost the entire chain you need for normal walking. Now, let's do a few full repetitions so you can see how this should look. Lift the left foot a little and roll forward right away. A tip: don't try to lift the leg first and then move. Do it as one movement. Lift and roll right through. Right foot pushes off, body rolls forward, you touch the wall with your fingertips and back. Use a rhythm like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. For extra safety, I recommend placing 2 chairs with tall backs on each side of you. Or, even better, have someone stand next to you for the first day or two, at least until you feel completely confident. I want you safe. I recommend about 10 reps on each leg. To start, 2 sets is plenty, and over time, you can add a third set. But it's much better to do this regularly and calmly than to try too much in one session. You could do this twice a day, for example, once in the morning, once in the evening. It doesn't take long, and you don't have to do it at home only. If you're out and there's a wall and a little space, that's enough. The main thing is to do it carefully, no rushing, and always with support in the beginning. All right, we're done with the exercise. Now, let me tell you about the one thing without which even this good exercise may not really work for you. And as simple as it sounds, it's about what you eat, about the food on your plate every single day. I'm not going to tell you to overhaul your whole diet today. Most of my viewers are over 60. Your habits, your meals, your favorite dishes, those took years to settle in, and I understand it's very hard to change everything overnight. So I'm only going to suggest one small thing. For your muscles to actually get stronger, or at least to stop getting weaker as you age, your body needs enough protein. We all kind of know this, but in real life, it can be very hard to actually do because a lot of what we eat each day is mostly carbohydrates. That could be potatoes, rice, bread, or pasta. And yes, these foods can be part of a normal diet, but they don't carry much protein. And without protein, your muscles simply don't have the building blocks they need to recover and get stronger. So make this a small daily rule. Eat at least one good protein meal every day. That could be chicken or fish, eggs or tuna, lean beef, pork or lamb, whatever you like and your body handles well. It can also be plant protein, like beans or other legumes. Just be a little careful with those after 60, because for some people, they can feel heavy and cause some bloating. If it works for you, you can also use a simple protein powder, 1 scoop a day, for example. For many folks, this is an easy option, because sometimes you just don't feel like eating a big meal, but you still didn't get enough protein during the day. 1 scoop of protein can fill that gap. Of course, if you have kidney problems, liver problems, serious chronic conditions, or any kind of food restriction, please talk to your doctor first. But the idea is very simple. Your muscles need building material. If there's no building material, your body has a much harder time keeping its strength, its balance, and its sure step. So, 2 things today. First, do this wall exercise regularly. Second, add at least 1 solid serving of protein to your day. You don't need to change your whole life. Just take 1 small step. 1 simple exercise and 1 extra serving of protein. That alone can be a strong beginning. If this video was helpful for you, please support the channel, give it a thumbs up, and in the comments, tell me how this exercise felt for you. I know it isn't the easiest one, and you might have questions. Write them in the comments, and I'll be glad to answer. And don't forget to subscribe. Here on this channel, we share practical exercises, tips, and simple things you can do at home. No fancy equipment, no long workouts, just 5 to 10 minutes a day. The only thing you need is the will to start. And remember, your age is not your cage. It's never too late to take charge and start taking care of your health. I wish you strong legs, good balance, and a confident step. I'll see you in the next video.